Okay, so here we are going to solve one of the question of 2018 paper, and it's from for MA1 to paper 2 each. So the statement says that the sum of the first 48 terms of an arithmetic series is 4 times the sum of the first 36 terms of the same series, and we are supposed to find out the sum of the first 30 terms of the series. So most of the students might get confused after reading the statement, because they say that either the first term is not given and the difference is not given, so how can we find out the sum? So that is the trick of the statement. So it's better to analyze the statement very carefully. So we are going to do that. So the first thing he's saying is that the sum of the first 48 terms, sum of first 48 terms of the series, and the relation is given that this is 4 times the sum of the same 36 terms of the series. So if I write it and in terms of mathematical equation, it will be something like that. Sum of first 48 terms means S48, S48 is basically is 4 times means 4 multiply the sum of first 36 terms. First 36 means S36. This is the relation which he has given us. So we are going to apply the same thing. We will use the general formula of the sum, that is, we are familiar with that Sn is equals to n over 2 to a1 plus n minus 1 times d. So we are going to use the same thing here, but in place of n we will write 48 here. In this case n is equals to 48, and in this case n is equals to 36. So we don't have a and d, so we will keep the formula as it is, and we will try to simplify it, and we will see that either we get any kind of relation or not. So let's solve it. So S48 will becomes 48 upon 2 to a as it is. N is 48, so 48 minus 1 times d as it is. We don't have it. Same is the case here, but 4 times 36 upon 2, 2 times a, plus n means 36 minus 1, and since we don't have d, come as it is. So let's solve it further. If we see, we can do the cancellation between 2 and 48, it becomes 24, and inside the bracket I can solve it as 48 minus 1 would be 47d, and if I see here, I can cancel 2 with 36 as 2, and 2 it's a 16, and 18 times 4 give me 32, 72, and inside the bracket 2a plus 35d. Okay, if I can see further, how can I simplify it? How about if I take 24 on the other side, because I can see 72 is there, so they might get cancelled. And if I see 24 times 3, I think gives me 72, so this can be cancelled to 3. So now if I open the brackets on the right hand side, it becomes 6a plus 105 d, something like this. And if I further solve, I can get a relation that 2a minus 6a is equals to 105d minus 47d, and it will be negative 4a is equals to, if I subtract 105 from 47, I get to 358d, or in simple words, a would be equals to negative 58 upon 4d. So after dividing 58 upon 4, we will get an estimated answer of a, which would be negative 14.5d. So in this case we are not getting any value of a and d. Instead we are getting a relation between a and d, which we are going to apply for finding the sum of first 30 terms of the series. Now in order to find the sum of 30 terms of the series, I will apply the formula again, that as 30 would be equals to 30 upon 2 times a, but instead of a I will write what I have got as a relation, that a is equals to negative 14.5 d plus n minus 1 means 30 minus 1 d as it is. So 30 upon 2 would be 15, and 14.5 times 2 will give me negative 29, I guess. 29, yeah, 29d, and 30 minus 1 is also 29d. So inside the bracket we are having two terms which are having opposite signs. They will be cancelled. We are left with only 0, and 15 times 0 would 0. So you will say that according to the given conditions, the sum of 30 terms of that series be equals to 0. So that's how you solve it, and you get your answer for that.